Hello everyone and welcome. And at this time, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, it would be greatly appreciated, as well as giving it a thumbs up on the videos that you've watched, letting me know that you've seen them. Would also be grateful. And this will be your general reading for the sign of Aries for the week of July 5th through the 11th of 2023. You're starting out with the Six of Rods, which is good. Standing out in a way, good way, letting people know what your worth is. And the Six of Cups, so a little bit of nostalgia, maybe remembering, times in your life where you're happy, that sort of thing. Just some fond memories. Maybe we've ran into somebody recently and they just flooded you back with a lot of things from your past. Enjoyable things, though, not anything negative. And the Magician. So, yeah. If you're facing a difficult challenge this week, you're going to handle it quite smoothly. You're not going to have, it's not going to be weighing on you at all. You're quite determined to keep moving forward with your life. So that's positive. And the Five of Pentacles, a little bit of expense this week, unexpected. There's could be a finance come up for some of you that you weren't quite expecting, but it's nothing fatal. A little bit of setback. It just makes you spend a little bit more than you wanted to, so it's a little bit of financial loss, but not of any great significance, which will, of course, set you off in the realm of worry. And the Two of Swords. So there you are, sitting there, minding your own business, looking about your life, wondering which way you should go. But you're timid. You want to move forward, but you're doing it hesitantly, like you're not quite sure which way you want to go, so you're trying not to move at this in particular one until you could see a little bit clearer. And the Three of Cups, nice. I like seeing that cup come out because it's a celebration of some sort. Maybe for some of you, if you're fortunate, this could be a retirement, a new job celebration, just, a birthday, anniversary, just a get together with good friends. Like there's so many scenarios for that Three of Cups, but they're all good, and it's like an invitation perhaps for some of you that you're going to get, and you're a little bit hesitant about accepting it and whether you should or shouldn't go, but you will, and you will be so happy that you did, because you're going to get in touch with people that perhaps for some of you you haven't seen in a while, and it's just going to bring up good, happy memories, good times, and you're going to be, at the end of the day, you're going to be quite happy that you've went. And the Queen of Swords. So, your air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So, there you are. Looking out. You're very patient this week. You're trying to make sure that, your thoughts are very clear on your next steps moving forward for yourself, and you're doing it. You're developing the courage to help yourself move forward, and this can be in your private life as well as your work life, and even friendships in some cases. And you're facing the truth about quite a few things this week in your life. You're not, if it's a little bit ugly to face, you're still going to face it because you want to be done with it. You want to keep moving forward. Yeah. And the Ten of Rods. So there you are. Putting down those burdens. Letting yourself breathe a little bit. And for some of you, this could even be in the workplace. Maybe they had just expected far too much of you, or perhaps maybe you've allowed it to happen, not knowingly, just always trying to please people, keep everybody happy, that sort of thing. And it just becomes your job now. People expect it of you. So you're learning to just say, you know what? No, it isn't my job, and I shouldn't have to keep doing this. So, you're allowing other people to take their own responsibilities, and you're laying down those burdens for yourself, which will release you. And the Queen of Cups. Very nice. Yeah. So something in your life is starting to change for you. And for some of you, this is also you going to maybe let love back into your life. Maybe you haven't, dated for some time for whatever reasons, and you're developing the strength within yourself and the willpower to follow your intuitions, because you can now pick out the other party quite easy, whether they're good or bad, and you're following your intuitions. So that's good. You have lots of wisdom behind yourself. And the Death card. So yeah, you are most definitely through the worst. You've come to face a lot of things in your life this week for yourself. So this might have been in the very recent past as well. But you've come through it. I won't say unscathed, because I don't think you ever go through anything, without having some sort of regret or that. But you're clearing up yourself and your boundaries with others. You're not allowing people to take advantage of you anymore. You're standing up for yourself. And if they're not willing to have more respect for your thoughts and what you want, then you're just going to cut them loose. You're going to avoid them. You're not going to waste your energy, time on any of that sort of stuff. So good for you. And the Knight of Pentacles. So something definitely on offer. Maybe you're thinking of taking a short trip for yourself. Just because where I'm at, it's nice and beautiful weather. So let's hope it is where you are. And perhaps you're deciding to, go for a bike ride, just a nice walk, just to clear your head. Let go of a lot of stress, for yourself, just so that you don't have to keep carrying all that bundled up inside of you. And the Nine of Rods, there you are. You've had to, like I said, put people in their places this week. It's probably been going on for quite some time, but this is the week that you finally hit the top shelf sort of thing, and you're not going to take it anymore because you never earned it anyhow. You already know what's coming at you. You can sense it, feel it, and you even know who's going to deliver it. But you're not afraid to face anything. If this has been going on for quite some time, and you're okay with ignoring people if you have to as well, because and that's the same as the devil. You're putting up those boundaries this week, and you're just telling people, by the way of your actions and sometimes your words, and both, that I'm not your whipping post. Yeah, and the Ten of Swords. So most definitely you've come into something this week or in the very near past, some sort of betrayal. Maybe somebody's let you down. Maybe you've taken them into confidence and told them a little bit about yourself or what your dreams or that was, and it's come back for them to tell others, and now you're just realizing that, what, I'm done. I'm done with all putting up this, stuff from different people. So you're going to take the swords out, and you're not going to do anything hasty, but you are no longer going to accept this or them in your life. You're going to just cut them free because it's the last straw. You've put up with a lot for a very long time from different individuals, but this is the week that you're taking the blindfolds off, you're stepping forward, to free yourself. You've put up clear boundaries. If they're going to persist at this, you're done. And in some cases, some of the people you're definitely done with already. You've made that decision because they're not there for your best interest. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. But overall, your cards are clearing up the past, moving yourself forward, dealing with your stuff that you have to deal with, and then moving on, because you know who's done what, where, and how, and you're going to tell them. So, which takes a tremendous amount of courage. All right. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and do not try to force it to happen. Well, there you are. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.